structure of how to data is stored is vector and raster. Vector and raster. So let us try to first of all find out the differences, and in finding the differences, let us understand what is vector and raster. So complete data can be in majority divided into vector and raster. So I'm not saying only these are, because annotation data, as I said, we have CSV files, the grid structure. There are so many data which can be handled by your GIS system and the GIS software. But the main vector and raster we need to understand. If you see the picture here, the middle one is showing the real world. So the raster model is what? Have you clicked a picture from your mobile? Of course, yes. When you try to zoom it at certain point, you will only see boxes to the highest zoom level. These boxes of equal width, that these are called pixels, picture element. So in a raster model, the information is stored in the form of cell in a grid structure, rows and columns. Rows and columns, grid structure, each information is stored in a cell. So area is covered by grid with normally equal sized and square kind of cells. So this one of these, I am calling it as cell. There are multiple cells. Actually, there are number of cells, because now the resolution have increased and the attributes are recorded by assigning each cell with a single value, which can be based on majority feature. For example, an image can have the one cell can have a brightness value or a digital number. Image data is a special form of this raster data. It is also an attribute. Basically, image is showing the picture, how this picture is coming because of the brightness value. So let us assume that this is a raster, this is the vector raster of land use. So this 2 and these 4 are say transport area. This RR stands for say residential cells, residential pixels, or this pixel correspond to the residential area on real ground. This H can be say hospital area or human settlement also you can say. So these are the pixels are assigned in a grid structure. Every point is having some value and this is called as pixel, and this grid is called the raster data. Image also is a raster data. It can be from remote sensing, it can be from aerial photography, or it can even be from your mobile. So whenever you open a GIS system or GIS software, even if you open Google Map, what do you see? You always see a base map, and in this base map you see what? Normally the satellite image are raster data. Satellite image is a raster data. But what about maps? Whenever you have seen maps, you will always see some lines showing the roads, some points are shown, some polygons are shown. So these point, line, polygon are vectors. Anything can be represented by either point or line or polygon. So let us take these houses and say represented by a point. Now take this line, or say this is a road or a river, mark it with or draw it with a line, and say this area patch of green trees are polygon. So vector model, the fundamental concept of this vector GIS or vector data is all the geographic feature can be represented either in these 3 forms. It can be points or dots or nodes. You can have represented by say trees, poles, fire, plugs, airports, cities, because totally it depends on the scale of the map. That a same feature can be represented by a point, but same feature can be represented by a polygon in a different scale map. So large scale and small scale map, it depends totally on which kind of map you're dealing with. For example, if you take an area and your map and very small area is there, say your house only, then you cannot give your house as a point, or say your say colony or any place, a secretariat or sachivalaya. So you cannot give the houses or rooms as a point. You have to make a polygon. But if you make the city, a map of city, then that particular building can be shown by point also or polygon also. So point or dots or nodes, this is the first feature. Second feature are lines. It can be arcs also. It shouldn't be a straight line. It can be say a stream, a street, sewer can be shown by lines. And finally the areas, polygon. So let me show you the actual what we do.